Hello, and thanks for joining me. In this video, I would like to talk about failure. Failure is a big part of life. Everyone that has lived has failed at something. Even as infants, we fail. The first time we tried to walk, we fell down. But we didn't have the capacity to think about it as a failure, so we tried again. And even though we fell down again, it didn't stop us. We continued to get up until we learned to walk. We are exposed to the people that have succeeded in life, whatever your definition of success is, but rarely do we hear about the failures they have had along the way to their success and the rejection they faced. We only see a specific chapter, and that's the successful chapter of their life, and we think that it probably came easy to them. We don't know how many times they failed in other jobs they had and what they learned through those failures that shaped them to be successful in what they are doing now. No matter what field we work in or what job title we have, when we are called out for doing something wrong that we weren't aware we were doing, then we shouldn't look at it as a failure. We should look at it as a learning experience. But it's only a learning experience if we correct it and we make sure we never make the same mistake again. Our ego may be hurt when our errors are highlighted, and if the boss has pointed out what we did wrong in front of others, then we may feel embarrassed. But in the long run, it becomes something that we won't be doing wrong anytime soon. Failing helps us look for other ways to do something when it isn't working the way we are trying. The best training I have ever had as an executive assistant was working for a CEO who would pull me up for everything I did wrong or for taking the easy option. He allowed me to fail, but he pointed out my failures so I could learn from them. He would push me to take chances and think outside the box. He also pushed me to make decisions. He had a saying, "It's better to ask for forgiveness later than to ask for permission now." He allowed me to make decisions on his behalf when he couldn't be reached. Right or wrong, I had to make those decisions. At first, I really didn't like this CEO. I thought he was really harsh and demanding too much from me, more than I thought I was capable of. However, I look back now and I realize how much I learned because of him. He made me see how capable I was to take on challenges that I didn't think I could take on and succeed. And the skills I acquired because of him were and are still immeasurable. I am so grateful for the 8 years that I worked with him. He knew how important it was to fail before you could succeed. I now see how important it is to fail in a lot of things we do in life because it makes us dig deeper into why we failed and perhaps look at different ways to do something. So when we try again, we eliminate what made us fail the first time. And if we fail again, then we eliminate that failure as well. I believe failure makes us stronger. It makes us more resilient. But to become more resilient, it's important to change our mindset from thinking that something not going the way we want it is a failure, but rather think it is a learning experience, a lesson. I really encourage you to take on challenges, even if you don't succeed the first time or even the second time. There are so many takeaways you learn from those experiences that you can add to your skill set. I am constantly challenging myself to do something different and learn, even if I fail. My YouTube channel is one of those challenges. I want to leave you with a quote that I love so much by J.K. Rowling. Now, if anyone knew what failure was, it was her. She was broke, depressed, divorced, and a single mother who wrote a book and sent it out to publishers, and the book was rejected time and time again. However, she didn't give up. She continued to send the book out until someone took a chance and published Harry Potter. and the rest is history. This is her quote. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and thanks for watching.